I'm Tevlev, this is Tin Gaming, and at this point, you know the drill. I'm gonna show you some good stages, and then tell you why they're good. It's gonna be fun, trust me. The first stage we have here is by Yamazaru Zebes Working, or Zebes, Planet Zebes, a stage from Smash 64. This claims that it's working, you know, rising lava. What does this mean? I might already know a little bit from the Discord. By the way, these all come from the Tin Discord server. You should definitely check that out if you want more high quality stages. Okay, here's something. This is called a thick platform or a fat platform or something. You can go right through that. It's a very cool technique. See, a less skilled builder, they would just make out of like 2 or 3 platforms, not Yamazaru and the people from the Tin Discord server.
Now, one thing I've found with Zebes levels is people have struggled to get the lava to rise. The lava is just off screen, so if you fall down below, you'll bounce back up. Meaning the only ways to land a KO is to knock them off the sides or hit them up in the air.
Apparently, you can go through from under it, which is not something that's normally available in Stage Builder. How you do that? That's a good question. Well, as we can see, that's how you do it. You make a bunch of this stuff. Okay, but really though, this is very interesting. It's interesting because it just works flawlessly. They just go right through it. And you know, Stage Builder is okay. Here's the acid. There you go. It goes through it too. Man, this really is working. This really is working. This is 1-to-1. Oh man, it goes all the way up too. It has the same pattern. Oh my god. Okay, so if you're wondering how this works, basically you're sliding in between the triangles, right? And that's normal Stage Builder stuff. You glitch through everything, right? But this is using it to your advantage, and you're literally just sliding through it. Here we have Airman stage by Yoshi Mongo. Does this stage look familiar to you? Yeah, but it sucks. So yeah, this is based on Airman, just like that stage that I looked at in a recent video, where I review Nintendo's official custom stages. But despite some comments, you know, there are a couple comments I thought were interesting, like, this was simply made as a reference, though, to Mega Man. Yeah, I know, but my point was it could be good. To be fair, I don't think the Mega Man one was supposed to actually be played on, and instead it was just a visual reference to the series. Okay, but this is a visual reference as well, and it's good. Okay, these are the platforms. These are the platforms that you actually use in Mega Man. So it's a very big stage, I'm noticing, and that's pretty good for, you know, a free-for-all. Okay, you know what's interesting? There's not a lot of wide, basic stages like this. They're normally, like, supposed to be competitive, but this is too wide to be competitive. But there's not like it's just good for free-for-all, you know, because sometimes Final Destination can even feel a little cramped. So yeah, that's nice. This is Airman by Yoshi Mongo. Here's Green Hill Boss by Shaggy. That's great Eggman right there. Look at those rings, very good rings. They're a little circular. You'd expect a Sonic stage to have sort of squarish rings. That's a good sight to see. Oh yeah, here's another cool trick too, with the platforms. That's not something you can just draw on there, you know. You really need to do a very specific thing. Which, you know, we have a Stage Builder guide linked in the description. You don't need to join the Discord. It's a Google document. I highly recommend checking it out for cool tricks and also make your stage less glitchy, you know, because Stage Builder is very glitchy. We know that. Yeah, so that one was good. Here's Beppy the Clown by Bulborb. Oh, okay, I see what's gonna happen, just because of this backslash being here. Yeah, we need more Cuphead stages in these videos, so I figured I'd take a look at this one. Just by looking at this little steel, oh, here it comes. That's slower than I thought it would be, to be honest. It's cool that you can go inside. I like that. But yeah, I like that. That's a neat little hazard. This is Test Chamber 1 by GD Cons. Yeah, but this one, you might have seen this one in shared content. But it's just very good. It's very good. Oh, really good use of layers here. It really looks like you can go up there, to be honest, right? It looks like there's actually a surface. I like the portals here. The placement's pretty fun. You use the bevel-less trick. And it's just... Honestly, the bevel-less trick should just be by default, because you could just do so much more with this. Like, look at the little detail on this. Even the X is literally right from Portal. The companion cube. It's just really good. I don't know though, you know, my original Portal stage that I made the day Stage Builder came out, that might be a little better. And that, like I said, that was day 1 where I made that stage. This is the worst stage I've ever made. GDCons, I don't know, bud. I don't know about this stage, okay? And here we have Super Mario Bros. Desert Level by Gemkiss. Now this stage is a serious throwback because if you remember, this was one of the first stages that I showed in the first Stage Builder video where I looked at other people's stages. That was the 77 custom stages video. And it looks a lot different now. The Pokey turned around. But yeah, it looks like, I mean, it looks a lot better, you know, Gemkiss would definitely agree. I like that it's not just like a part of a level made into a stage, it's like, it sort of has its own unique parts to it, you know. Oh, and look at that, the circle tool. This is an example of when you actually want to use a circle tool, despite everyone just thinking that you just never use it. If you want a big round circle, you use a circle tool, you know? But like these Pokies, that's when you don't use the circle tool, and he did not use it there. See all these green spikes? He's definitely got them all to be one part, save on the stage weight. Here's another thing, you might be wondering, why is this wind here? The wind is to add sound effects. I remember doing that on my Sand Ocean stage for F-Zero, and people were just like, what is that there for? So I figured I'm going to answer that before anyone asked it. And we go back to Yamazaru with Sector Z, another Smash 64 stage. Look at this. And despite popular belief, it's not just Corneria, but longer. There are differences, and I'll show this in a second. But first I want to talk about my pet peeves with Sector Z recreations. Every single recreation I've ever seen, they always have this gun. Now this gun you could not stand on the 64 version. In Melee you could, and you can attack the gun and it'll blow up or whatever, but not in 64. And that's why Yamazaru made it so you just fell through it exactly like 64. Here's another thing is these R-wings. You can go through them. They seem to have like a very similar shape, like actually platform shape. And again, with other recreations, this would just be like a solid object that you could just bounce off of or underneath. And that's not how it works. If these tricks weren't discovered, the best way to do it would be to just make it a platform and then make the R-wing out of the foreground. And here's another thing right here, this yellow thing, that's a backslash. You cannot interact with it. And if you want to know more about backslashes, then check the iCard on the top right. I know that if you've seen a lot of these videos, then I always say that every time a backslash comes up, but that's what it is. And if you're curious why it's called that, you have to watch the video. One thing I don't know is why this wind is here. I don't know why it's there. Oh, okay, because you can stand on it. Okay, so that's Sector Z. Again, just like the other 64 recreation, I highly recommend this one.
But everything feels about as one-to-one as you can get here.
Okay, here we have Tin Gaming Zone. This is made by Reed 4Nap. There I am. And there's something you need to see about this stage. I like that I move my eyes. It's a little creepy because it's literally following you. That's a really cool illusion there. And also we have Argy, the classic Argy. Everyone loves Argy. And you know what? Smuggo too. That's his name, by the way. His name is Smuggo, and he's rumored to be a Smug Ditto. But personally, I think he's his own creature. I don't think he's a Ditto. Anyway, he's Smuggo, and that's Argy. Square ring on the left. Round ring on the right. Very cool. Yeah, this is sort of like a Smash Ball stage in a way, just because it has two cannons on the sides. Yeah, this oh wow, he's looking at me. Oh, he's making me uncomfortable. Anyway, Argy and Smuggo, they will be in their own racing game, Tin Kart Racing. You know, and this could be a fixed platform, even though it's really long. It's hard to make long platforms without walls, but there's a way to do it. It's in that stage builder guide that I mentioned. It's linked in the description. I have a video on how to do it. Those eyes, it'll just look right through you. Well, thank you very much for watching, and thank YouTube for recommending some of my videos recently. Not my newest videos, of course not. No, they recommended the Brawl Stage Builder one, so if you haven't seen that, you should check it out. Thank you more for watching. I'm not going to over-thank YouTube, okay? But I'll see you in the next video. Bye.